Hello, my name is Maree, and I am the founder of the Wisdom of Love Academy. What is freedom? Is it being able to live the way you want, to think how you want, to do whatever you want? Is it being able to not work, have as much money as you like, to travel and live a life of luxury? For someone who is in prison, freedom is being released. For someone who is trapped in a bad marriage, freedom is divorce. For someone who is crippled, freedom is being able to walk again. We all have different perspectives what freedom means to us. But true freedom is being non-judgmental. It is acceptance of self. When I judge others, I am projecting my own fears. I want to avoid what they are suffering, or I want to be like them and am jealous. I look at the rich and famous. I want the good aspects of their life, but I don't want the bad aspects. Am I prepared to put in the hard work to achieve what they have? Probably not. Am I prepared to live the way they do? Probably not. So I critique their life, being jealous of the things I want and bagging on the things I don't want. I want those looks, but I am not prepared to exercise and diet to get them. I want that wealth, but I am not prepared to work long, hard hours to achieve that success. So I critique them, finding fault. It is my desires and insecurities that make me so critical of others, because I am actually critiquing myself and finding fault. I could be like that if I was not so lazy, had better opportunities, was more perfect. But I can't, so I will just critique and find fault. I cannot accept others because I cannot accept myself. This is the inner work of our limiting beliefs and low self-esteem. It is a barrier to success because we self-sabotage whenever we get the opportunity to advance. Somewhere in the past we felt not good enough, not deserving. I look at models and think they are too skinny, too ugly to be a model, because I feel insecure about my own looks and body. I cannot accept it as it is because I always feel unworthy of attention. Freedom is letting go of all those limiting beliefs, those self-sabotaging behaviours, and accepting self. I am not perfect, nor is anyone else. Perfection is a false belief. We are all individuals with different attributes. There is nothing superior or inferior. It is what it is. I can look at the model and accept that she is doing a job, using the tools of the trade to do her best. Is she deserving of more attention because of this? Well, attention is not always desirable. At times it will open doors, and other times it will limit one's freedom. Imagine a world where there were no superstars, no famous people, only people. Everyone was doing their job and being recognized for their work. There was no inequity or hierarchy. I have been in positions where when I walked into the building, people immediately treated me with respect for the position I held. But was this out of fear or conditioning? Why was someone else ignored whilst I was given preferential treatment? I would prefer to be treated with respect because I had earned it, because I was kind and helpful. I have seen workplaces where terrible bosses are treated with respect and allowed to abuse others without consequences. I do not want to live in this kind of world. Freedom is to be accepted as you are, for who and what you are, without judgment. This is a hard concept to wrap your head around. Does this mean I must accept the terrible boss for who they are? Well, yes and no. Will I respect them? No. Will I accept their behaviour? No. But instead of resenting them and hating them for who they are, I will seek to understand them. Why do they behave that way? Why do some people attract their abuse? Acceptance is seeing with open mindset and not projecting your own judgments onto the situation. Acceptance is accepting imperfection. I am always imperfect, but in my head I am always criticizing myself for not being perfect. This applies to everyone in the world. We are all imperfect, trying to find meaning in our lives. When I can accept this, I can see the truth. I stop critiquing and start accepting people for who they are. Do I need to fix them? No, they are living their lives exactly as they are meant to. They are making mistakes and learning. This is their path. Every life is a series of opportunities to learn and grow. We choose who we are, how we behave, and what we believe. That is our freedom. If I want this freedom to be whoever I want to be and not judged by others, I need to let go of judgment myself. This is hard as it has been conditioned into us from birth. We use judgment to classify people: safe, dangerous, helpful, useless, someone I could like, someone I should avoid. We judge people by what value they can be to us and discard people who have no value to us. In doing this, we lose opportunities to meet people who can change our perspectives and open up our minds to new ideas. We are conditioned to see people like us as good and people different to us as a threat. This is the basis of discrimination. It takes an open mind to want to learn more about others. But even if you don't want to learn more, accepting the differences without discrimination creates freedom. Rivalry is inbuilt into our conditioning. This is the basis of competition, segregation, and division. But acceptance creates a freedom that allows all humans to be different and yet one. It is our diversity that creates the different experiences. This diversity gives us a wealth of wisdom when we understand each other and learn from each other. It creates opportunity for expansion of ideas and creation of new pathways. We cannot all be the same, but acceptance of our diversity allows us the freedom to explore our own paths without interference. When we accept each other, we can also accept help from each other when needed. We let go of our insecurities, fears, and limiting beliefs because no one is judging or shaming us anymore. All the pathways and different experiences are needed to make up a library of stories. Some may be more popular than others, some harder, others easier. Over many lives, we will experience many different stories. The person you are judging today could have been you in a past life. Acceptance allows you to accept your past self and the different lives you have led. We are not always the hero. Sometimes we are the villain, the monster, the one who harmed others. Sometimes we are the saint, and other times we are the farmer who did nothing more than live a quiet life digging the earth. But every life has a purpose and meaning. Every life gives us a perspective that allows us to grow in wisdom. Every life has value, and freedom is acceptance of this. If you would like to learn more about the new mindset, go to my Wisdom of Love Academy, where I have courses to help you make the transition. The portal to the new world is open, and these courses will help you prepare to move through this portal into the new world. Details are in the description below. Feel free to leave your comments and ask questions that I can answer in future episodes. If you like this content, share it with others, like and subscribe so that more people can join us in the new world.